Welcome, Hearthstoners. It's another day of Jester versus Season 6. We're on our hunter hunt. We're hunting down pre-nerf hunters and trying to give them a kick in the pants, add insult to injury, give them what for abusing the Starving Buzzard and Leroy for so long, and send them on their way. You'll notice my deck list on the right there has a Faceless Manipulator and is short 1 unstable gold. That's because I just lost to a priest. And sideboarding is because you quite commonly end up fighting the same deck that you just lost to on the ladder. So it's a good tactic to have. Our opponent is a priest, and that's exactly why we do it. Well, in any case, typical mulligan versus a priest. You want to drop anything that's higher cost than 2. Although, if you get an Acolyte during a priest build, you want to drop that as well, because they typically go to fatigue. We have a Taskmaster and an Armor Smith, and a Shield Slam will pass the turn. See what kind of a priest we're dealing with here. Pretty much they've all been Nax-infused control builds. Zombie Chow. So this is an Ochanai circled. Yeah. Well, armor isn't really important in the early game, but presence is. So we're going to go ahead and drop the Armor Smith and look to next turn, armoring up and using Shield Slam to take out that zombie. Oh, well, we'll gain an armor from that. My plan's now changed because we have a injured Armor Smith in play that won't survive a Smite or a Holy Nova. We're going to go ahead and trade it into the zombie and save our Shield Slam. So we'll use this Taskmaster here, pump her up, gain a point of armor, slam her into the zombie, gain another point of armor, and we will have 3 armor. We still have our Shield Slam, we have board presence, and we'll pass the turn. A War Axe. Well, we're now the beatdown, so let's just go face with both. See if we can convince him to waste his turn on a hero power. We'll armor up and pass. Again, if you have any discrepancies or disagreements with one of my plays that you see in the video here, go ahead and post it on hearthpwn.com under the deck Grommash Meta Control, and I'd be happy to discuss it with you. I make mistakes just like everybody else. Loetheb. We're still the beatdown. He doesn't have a board. 3 to the dome, another 2 to the dome, pass the turn. Next turn we're looking to drop the Death's Bite and armor up. He drops a Cultist. Good, that gives us a target for our first strike of Death's Bite as well. Ooh, an Armor Smith. Well, forget about armoring up. Board presence is always a bigger concern. So we're going to go ahead and drop that Armor Smith instead of armoring up and continue our role as beatdown, sending Loetheb and the Taskmaster to his face. The Death Rattle effect on our Death's Bite will able to trigger that Armor Smith as well. But he has other plans. He steals our Armor Smith. That's okay. Death's Bite can take out that priest. We'll go ahead and hit it, let the Death Rattle go off, give him a couple points of armor that we're just going to take right back away. And we'll let him sit on that Armor Smith. Because we're the beatdown and 5 more damage to the dome, yeah, is a much better play. So just apply pressure. Especially since that Armor Smith can't do anything with a Belcher in play. Armor up, pass the turn. Next turn we're looking to drop Sylvanas and armor up. You always want to look to your next turn and your most efficient use of the mana crystals you have available. He madnesses the Belcher. He's going to try to clear the board here, which he's going to do a good job of. Trades in, gets a taunt minion, takes out the Taskmaster, and gains a point of armor. I can't agree with that play, but that's okay. Yeah, let's teach him what's wrong with that. Instead of doing Sylvanas and armoring up, We're going to have to send Loetheb to his face again. Yeah. Alright, well we're going to spend this Shield Slam to take out the taunt, freeing up Loetheb to go to his dome. Clear out all of his armor again, keep the pressure up, drop Sylvanas, and pass the turn. That Shield Slam really doesn't do us any good when we only have 2 armor anyway, does it? And him being at 13 is mighty pretty. He trades for a point of armor, like I knew he would. And Shadow Word Death clears the board. Cleric. Injured Blade Master. Okay, he retakes board control. Uses a Circle of Healing. So now he considers himself the beatdown. We have to do something about that. We have to make him be control. Well, Baron doesn't have any immediate effect on the board state right now, so we're going to drop Wysara, get a card from her, and if he wants to continue to be the beatdown, he's going to have to deal with her. Because his 5 attack versus my 4 attack, looking at our life totals, means he cannot be the beatdown. He ends up losing in a world that goes to attrition. Soul Priest. I'm not sure I like that idea unless he's going to kill Wysara. After dropping the Soul Priest, he would have won the attrition battle. Going to the dome would have been a good move. And he leaves her alive. Yeah, that was a bad play. Well, let's prove it. If he doesn't want to be beat down, yeah. We're going to send Wysara to his face. We're going to bring out our Drake. And, I need some armor. Might as well draw a card by doing it. Alex. Nice. We'll take out that Blade Master, and now we are the beatdown. He has to be control, and he cannot be control with the little resources he has on his side of the board. Softens up Wysara some more. Uses the Soul Priest's ability and his second Circle of Healing. Clever, clever, clever. So now he has a 3/1 Soul Priest and a Belcher in play. And a Cultist. That's okay. He's at 14 or 12. It's too little too late. We're going to go ahead and kill that Belcher. Bring out a board presence with the Black Knight. We have Dream in our hand. Armor up, pass the turn. He's got to continue to slam into our minions, and our minions are all value from here on out. Just to protect his little piddly life force there. And he can't heal right now because of the Soul Priest. So he trades the Soul Priest. Clever, clever man. Settles for 4 points of damage and brings out an Undertaker. Oh, now Baron is a really good value play. It'll take out 2 minions, soften up the Cultist, provide board presence, do more damage. We'll just armor up and pass the turn. Deal with Baron, buddy. At his current life, he can't afford to let Baron stay. He has to do whatever he can, including wasting a Holy Nova on 1 minion so that he can trade a worthless Death Rattle Cultist into it. Wow. Talk about a total lack of value. But that's okay. He's at 14. And ooh, we can play the mind control game. Watch this. We're going to Alex him up to 15. We could have played Rag here. But if we play Rag and he mind controls it, we suck. If we play Alex and he mind controls it, he just has an 8/8 and he's using mind control as a defense. But what we do here is we let him have Alex because we have Dream, and he doesn't know that. So now we drop our rag. We drop our dream to send Alex back to the hand. And we bring out a ghoul. So that in case he does have a faceless or a rag of his own, he's going to spend all of his mana bringing it out. And it only has a 1/3 chance of clearing our rag. Play with the RNG, not against it. What he's probably going to do, though, is recast that Alex, which, again, will take up all his mana, just like last turn the Mind Control did. There he goes. Takes up all his mana. He has to pass the turn. This is the great thing about endgame with Priest. They end up wasting all of their mana. Acolyte Taskmaster will buy us a card. Let's see here. Death's Bite. Wonderful. Well, I want another card, so I'm going to slam that ghoul into Alex. Dig a little deeper. What do we got? Execute! Goodbye, stolen Alex. Now we're going to send Death's Bite to the face. Let Rag take him down to 3. And see if he has an answer for our Acolyte of Pain killing him. I really doubt he does. Concession. Well played, Priest. Well played. Thank you, everyone.